Hey guys, welcome. Just wanted to show you all how I fixed my wind noise issue for my Subaru Forester 2.5X. This is a Australian model Subaru Forester 2003. But I believe the issue does happen in the 2003 to 2008 models. I'm not sure about the others, but the problem is when you're cruising at speed sort of over 80 kilometers an hour, you tend to have a lot of wind noise through the seal of your wind mirrors, just here. Really annoying, really off-putting, especially if you're cruising, doing most of your driving highway. What's actually happening is these seals here start cracking, and so when you do your window up, it doesn't seal properly, and you get wind coming in and back through and then back in. Obviously you can see what I've done here. This is part of my fixing solution, but yeah, it's really quite off-putting, and I noticed there's a lot of videos trying to address this issue, but the ones that I've seen haven't really managed to do them. They all involve sort of heating up the surfaces and sort of bending them back and then redoing this sort of every, I don't know, 3 to 4 months, which I understand is going to be pretty annoying to have to keep on doing. So I try to figure out a way to just sort of fix it, sort of full stop. My solution isn't that nice, obviously. So it's pretty disgusting, but it seems to work really well. And especially from the outside, you can't see any difference, and unless you're looking from the top when the door's open, you can't notice it. So I'll run you through what I did. So I went down to Bunnings or your local tool shop or whatever, and I bought this. Now this is just a rubber sort of U-shape. Not sure if you can see. It's 15 millimeters high by 8 millimeters wide, and the profile looks like that. So obviously you can open that up. I was going to wrap the seal of the perimeter of the glass with this, but I found that didn't quite work the way I wanted it, so I thought there was a bit of a lost cause, but then I decided to have another go, and I'll show you what I've done. So what I did was I cut a section of this stuff off, about 45 centimeters, and jammed it in here. You can hardly see it, but I'll pull it out. So as you can see, I've jammed in. I've cut it a bit here, but you can see that's the top. That's the sealed side. So what I've done is this is the rubber tubing, the rubber seal, the window. I started here. There it is there. As you can see. And I've gone in between the pillar and that seal, just sort of wedging it up as I've gone. At the tail, I sort of cut it in half so it makes a bit more of a seal, a bit better. I just jammed it in there. It actually fits really nice. I didn't have to use any adhesive or anything like that, and it stays in there really well. The purpose of this is just to push the seal out a bit more up against the edge of the glass. I also tried testing this by itself, but I found that didn't really address the issue fully, and I still had wind coming up in and through. It addressed the issue of the glass not being far enough in, and it sort of pressed up against the glass really nicely, but I still had a bit of an issue of wind coming in and through here and then back out. So what I did then is cut a small section of this rubber and fixed it down on the inside of this little seal here. That's on the inside part of it. So this is it here. this is just a regular seal. Obviously this has closed up that gap in between the two. I just used basic super glue to seal it together. Might see some of the residue there if you focus. Yeah, just sealed that up, and that's sealed really nicely. So when you do the window up, it doesn't look great while it's open, but when you close it, you get a really tight seal all around this edge, which is the main edge that the wind is coming in. And you're also getting a really tight seal all around the perimeter of the glass. You can't see that obviously, but when I'm driving, I tested this at 100 kilometers an hour and it was making no noise at all. As you can see, the window goes up and down really easily. I did this on both the passenger and the driver's side, and it seems to have fixed the issue. Yeah, so that's pretty much all I did. Found that it's pretty much the easiest version of the fix I've found online, so I don't have to credit anyone for this fix. I sort of just figured it out myself, so hope it sorts out your issue you're having. Like or subscribe if you feel like you like the video, or send me some hate mail if you didn't. Thanks guys, cheers.